This is Jarrell, by the way.
And Murphy, a.k.a. Little Drummer Boy.
And this is Lytbringr.
Happy 300th!
Yay!
This is copyrighted, so I can't say it.
Fair. So, tangents have happened.
Yeah.
Many tangents. Because...
Real quick.
Okay.
For those of you keeping way better track than me, this is actually episode 301.
Just delete one, you're fine.
Oh.
But that's because this was recorded, and I had told it was 300, and 25's a cool number in my book. And then I did like a state of the channel, which I'm not counting. So this is still 300.
No, you do state of the channels, and then like 2 months later you delete it, because that is no longer the state of the channel.
It's still relevant, though.
I know, but...
I should go and delete a few of those, though, so...
That's what I'm saying, like...
When I made this, it was the 300th. Math be damned.
Meh.
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 It's all about them javelins, not math.
Yes!
Which is what the tangent we were off on, because we were going off on Anthem.
Yeah, he asked me about my favorite, like, the 2 javelins I wanted to operate, and I went into a tangent on Destiny.
Murphy's going to be on the team as well.
Yup. So for me, it's Storm, just because Storm looks really cool to me.
Okay.
And probably Ranger, just because I like the Iron Man versatility and the mini rockets look freaking amazing.
Okay. Murph, you're possible to top.
Well, and you know, and see, and that's kind of the thing, because I realized that, man, I've been super hyped about this game, and I have not looked up, like, anything other than those, the trailers and stuff. So I don't actually know which javelins are what.
So, Storms are the ones that float. They're basically glass cannons.
The ones with the glowy arms and the
mages.
force field.
Gotcha.
Rangers are the Iron Man looking guy. Javelin, not Javelin, but like Jericho rockets on this back. Pretty good at everything, not great at anything.
The General.
The General. The Colossus is the heavy tank walk through mines. And then the Interceptor is still being kept a secret.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So I remember when we were watching videos during E3 and everything that was super intrigued about that Interceptor.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, just something about it says, like, fighter jet to me, and you, like, I'm all about that. Like, I'm all about it.
So you think like carpet bombing? Or are you thinking like Extraction?
I'm thinking, like, it's the, I don't want to say it's the DPS, right? But I'm betting that there's definitely an element of crowd control going on there.
Like, comes in, hits really hard, and then GTFOs.
Or, like, yeah. It's going to have, like, one, like, really, like, super hard-hitting one, right? But then the rest of the time, it's going to be that, like, ultimate support. That way the, what did we say it was? The Colossus.
The Colossus.
Yeah, the Colossus. It's setting up for the Colossus.
Do Colossus.
Yeah.
So the Colossus is the riot shield to the rubber bullets of the Interceptor?
The fully automatically sprayed bullets of the Interceptor.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So out of those 4 breakdowns, what do you think your 2 mains are going to be?
Yeah, like, well, assuming anything of what I've just talked about turns out to be right, I'm thinking Interceptor and probably Ranger. Like, generally, I end up in anything that has, like, a class, you know, specialized, you know, like, I like to round out.
See, for me, it was going to be Colossus is probably going to be my main. Because I'm thinking about, like, I am not going to put that game down until I beat story mode. For one.
Right.
And if I'm going to beat story mode without a team, because that is a possibility, it's probably going to be with the Colossus.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So, there's that. And also, if I'm going to try to be the team that is good, but also doesn't die, I need to be a good anchor point.
Yeah.
So there's that. But also, I was going to go Interceptor because, as my second, So we have a Storm first, Ranger second, an Interceptor first, Ranger second, and a Colossal first, Interceptor second. We have no general character person yet, which is kind of awesome. As
I'm
a main.
going off of like 10 seconds of gameplay.
Yeah, no,
for
but
Storm.
just from like first impressions.
But I'm
we
like,
have no general.
Yeah.
Ranger is solid to me.
Yeah.
Like, if we need a general, and for story, like you mentioned that, I would go through the story running Ranger.
I have a feeling
Because
that
I feel like that will give you a dip into how everything works in the game.
I have a feeling that story mode you might start off with a Ranger and then be able to get the other
Like
ones.
here, you found this in like an empty warehouse or something.
Or that's just what you
Yeah.
start off with and then
Yeah.
you build from it.
But like,
The inter-
I feel like Ranger will be my start,
Yeah.
and then I'll get one of the others and be like, yeah, this is cool too.
Ranger will be your story mode, Storm will be your group dynamic.
But I feel like even in Destiny, like there's that one class that I feel like you're super comfy with, and it's your fallback for everything.
Yeah.
Like maybe you're just like we're fighting a monster or we're fighting a raid or a dungeon or something, and I'll be like, Storm's not just working. Like, and then I pull out Ranger and everything just seems to click better.
That could work.
I feel like that's what Ranger's gonna be to me, is the Swiss Army knife
have a look.
of whatever I need.
Yeah, because it
Have a
just
look.
occurred to me, right? So I'm thinking about the like from a lot of the Halo influences,
Yeah.
and everything, and so I was thinking about what I normally do whenever I play like Halo and stuff, and I realized that I go mid to long range like every time. I always, if I can get a DMR battle rifle,
Yeah.
right, and some sort of a sniper rifle, that's what I do. And then it occurs to me, I'm like, wait a minute, that kind of sounds like the one role that's not been fulfilled
Yeah.
by a Colossus or a Ranger or a Storm. Huh.
'Cause
I think
Colossus
I
is
might know
pretty
what an
much-
interceptor is.
Well, because
so
the guns we've seen
I
the
have-
Colossus use is a minigun, a flamethrower, and a rocket.
Yeah.
Or mortars, but Halo terms, it'd be a rocket launcher.
I have an
So he's mid to long.
Yeah.
Except the mortar's relatively.
I have my own theory of what an interceptor might be, just from like the 2 seconds of it saving the Ranger chick in the game or the trailer.
Right.
Theory 1 is that you can buy an AI interceptor. It seems to be the smallest of the 4, so it could probably just be
Like
probably
a
have
like a
and-
drone?
like a drone almost.
Ooh.
In which case, it could be a almost cleric position if we're going in D&D terms, in making sure your suit stays well. It can probably come in and out, grab you if you need to, if you fall down, and whatnot, get you to a I'm not getting surrounded by scars area. But if you don't want to do that with an AI, which is probably be more story mode, but if you have a team, someone can be the interceptor and basically be the, hey, I'm the Colossus, but my shields are down and like I'm about to break. Got you.
He just teleports in there, goes like, "That's how fast I am, son."
Like he comes in,
Fix
cranks
out.
3 things,
yeah.
pop, pop, pop. Is enough to protect himself, but is not meant to be by himself.
Yeah. And also in the gameplay, like Storm, I
Just a
feel
theory.
like isn't going to actually use guns too awful much.
Nah, I feel pulses.
Well, the big issue I have is we've seen that one cutscene where it shows him like throwing this fireball thing.
yeah,
And I'm like, I feel like that's kind of his like grenade / like main ability.
yeah.
Like if he was a wizard, that's his fireball. Like that's his go-to. And then we see the gameplay where it really shows Colossus and Ranger doing their thing, but also shows Storm do his midair blink, puts up a force field, and like shoots a turret and does a bunch of ones.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I really feel like his guns are going to be pistols and like SMGs, but all his main damage is going to come from class abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Colossus feels like he's going to be all guns all the time.
You said turrets, and it made me think, what if the interceptor is the person who can make the turrets work for you?
The hacker? Like the utility guy?
Well, because the whole point of the... No, not like the utility
It would
guy.
make sense for his
Not,
speed,
not like
though.
the utility
He could
guy,
get in and out
but
of...
the, hey, the shapers left the shaping tools out here. I can use the power of the Shapers to destroy these people, or to protect you, or to...
Like, his super is he just, like, walks out in the open, everybody starts flipping out, he, like, flips open his, like, a panel on his arm, pushes, like, 3 buttons, and just...
No, I'm thinking, you know how, like, in the thing, like, if there's a Shaper thing, it had that, like, blue feeling to it, that, like, almost force field? What if he has to, like, jump in there to recharge, and then when he comes out, he's, like, boom.
That would be so cool.
But he can only do that if there's something around him. Other than that, he's support kind of thing. Like what I was thinking, more clericy.
That'd be cool.
Where it's like
Colossus is
like
out
the
of ammo.
the farthest away he is from a Shaper artifact.
The weaker he gets.
Kind of.
Or the less
Useful.
effective in, like, DPS he becomes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or...
That definitely saved where I thought that was going.
Yeah. Or it could just be hey, we're a team of freelancers getting bitten in the ass by the Scar or the Dominion. Interceptor. Can't help.
Like, so
He
we're
could be
all
the
in,
freaking scout.
we're all in agreement he's gonna be, like, the speed class.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just don't know how they're planning to utilize
That
Said
speed
speed,
class.
yeah.
Because what with flight, even the Colossus, like, on the ground, the Colossus was pretty slow.
Yeah.
Like, not very slow.
Clunky.
Yeah.
Clunky's a good word.
Yep. I don't know. See, like, just kind of
But they're all
fixating on
pretty
what they
cool.
called, what they're calling it. You know, I really feel like the Interceptor is an emergency solution
To something.
to some sort of a threat.
Like, high single target DPS,
I mean, yeah,
Colossus is
exactly.
crowd
Yeah.
control, Storm is whatever Storm's gonna be.
Yeah, because the same reason why some fighter jets are called interceptors is the entire idea that cool, 2 enemies are coming in and we need to scramble somebody to handle that now. Cool, intercept and go.
Mm-hmm.
Here, it's okay, there's like 30 scars and that boss over there, you know your job.
Remember how I was like,
Go,
yo...
I'll hold it down while you guys clean them up, then support me.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like-
say, we had that conversation before. It's like, I need someone as bait. Keep me alive. All right.
Yep. And if that's really how that works, that's
how it
really
works.
further proof that that's probably going to be my main class then, because I'm perfectly okay being the bait.
Which means I can get whatever scrub I want to be a ranger.
I can do Ranger.
No. But if you
Av
want, I'm
hasn't
saying,
told me
if
if
you want to
she's
be
got a
Storm,
No, we're
Again.
trying to round out the entire team.
yeah.
I'm good running.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
For,
I will
you're-
be
the
good enough.
first-
I can run.
The
both.
first thing you said was Storm, though. I'm looking for someone who the first thing that says is, "Man, I want that Iron Man suit looking."
Oh,
I
I
want that
figured
guy.
everybody's backup was gonna be Ranger.
Nah.
So I'm like, if I'm wanting to go with the exotic looking one, Storm.
Like I
If
said,
it wasn't for the
Ranger.
fact that I know how heavy weapons tend to work out for me
Mhm.
in games, and that meaning that I get into a situation where I'm like, yeah, I'm kicking ass, and oh crap, I'm about to die, and I can't move fast enough out of here. Like, my secondary probably would have been Colossus instead of
Like, you're watching all the explosions and you're having so much fun laughing maniacally
like
as
how
you
we're
rain
basically
fire.
like,
Yeah, and then it's like, oh crap, I'm about to die. Yeah.
yeah.
But no, like, they all look really fun to me.
Oh, I'm gonna have one of each. I'm
Like,
just
I wanna
saying what my
see
team's
more-
gonna have.
Because we've seen a lot of Colossus, we've seen a lot of Rangers, so we have a basic idea what they're going to do.
Yeah.
And I kind of hope there's no healer class. Because watching the gameplay, I kind of like how it's just... Like, there's synergy.
I like that idea, but I also want to be the guild that doesn't die.
Well, that's just pure skill, bro.
I know. We'll get there.
we can do it.
Cool.
So, this has been
A very 300th episode with Jarrell.
And Murphy, aka.
Lights Out. Hope to have another 300.
Woo! 300.
Maybe more subscribers the next time.